The 1999 film The Mummy, directed by Stephen Sommers, stands as a vibrant reimagining of the classic 1932 horror tale featuring Boris Karloff. This exhilarating blend of horror, comedy and high-stakes action catapulted its lead actor, Brendan Fraser, into the spotlight as a bona fide action hero. What began as an uncertain venture in Hollywood's development limbo evolved into a cultural phenomenon that reshaped the Universal monster legacy. 4 years, the project languished, with visionary filmmakers like George Romero and Clive Barker briefly attached, only to face studio hesitations over its potential as a low-budget scare fest. Sommers, however, envisioned something grander, a swashbuckling adventure echoing the spirit of Indiana Jones, where the titular mummy wasn't just a bandaged fright but a formidable antagonist in a whirlwind of ancient curses and modern bravado. Reflecting on the film's genesis 2 decades later, Sommers shared his passion. He had long dreamed of breathing new life into the mummy mythos. Upon learning of the project's stalled status, he seized the opportunity, emphasizing that audiences craved more than grotesque wrappings. They wanted intrigue, humor, and spectacle. His intuition paid off spectacularly. Grossing over $400 million globally, the movie not only revitalized a dormant franchise but also secured an Academy Award nomination for its groundbreaking visual effects. This triumph paved the way for 2 direct sequels, a successful spin-off series centered on the Scorpion King character, and even a 2017 reboot starring Tom Cruise, though it couldn't recapture the original's charm. Today, whispers of a fresh revival stir excitement, with Fraser and his on-screen counterpart Rachel Weisz reportedly reuniting under the direction of Radio Silence, the creative duo behind the tense thrillers Ready or Not and Scream 6. As anticipation builds for this next chapter, it's a perfect moment to revisit the ensemble that made The Mummy an unforgettable ride. Over the past quarter-century, these performers have navigated triumphs, setbacks, and reinventions, their careers weaving a tapestry as rich and varied as the film's Egyptian sands. From blockbuster stardom to intimate indies, their journeys illuminate the unpredictable magic of Hollywood. Brendan Fraser's portrayal of Rick O'Connell, the rugged treasure hunter and ex-French Foreign Legion captain, embodied the film's pulse-pounding energy. With his roguish grin and fearless swagger, Fraser's Rick was the everyman hero thrust into supernatural chaos, romancing the scholarly Evelyn while dodging scarabs and sandstorms. Looking back, Fraser recalled the production's ambiguity with fondness. The team grappled with the movie's genre, horror, action, romance, ultimately blending them into a glorious hybrid. "We didn't know. All of the above? None? We just dove in," he mused to entertainment outlets. Fraser's ascent began in the early 1990s, an era when he carved a niche as the affable leading man with comedic flair. Films like Encino Man, 1992, where he thawed out as a caveman in modern suburbia, showcased his physical comedy and boyish charm. School Ties, 1992, allowed him to delve into dramatic waters, tackling anti-Semitism in a prep school setting alongside Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. By Airheads, 1994, he was riffing on rock and roll rebellion, proving his versatility in lighter fare. The swing into George of the Jungle, 1997, amplified his star power, with Fraser's vine-swinging antics drawing box office gold and cementing his image as Hollywood's fun-loving adventurer. Critics, however, recognized deeper layers in Gods and Monsters, 1998, where he portrayed the gentle groundskeeper to James Whale, the director behind the original Frankenstein. This nuanced performance hinted at Fraser's dramatic potential. The new millennium brought peaks, a devilish tango with Elizabeth Hurley in Bedazzled, 2000, a poignant turn in the Vietnam set The Quiet American, 2002, that earned widespread acclaim, and a pivotal role in the Oscar-sweeping ensemble of Crash, 2004. Yet, the rigors of action stardom took a toll. Multiple surgeries from on-set injuries sidelined him, dimming his leading man glow. Undeterred, Fraser pivoted to television, delivering raw intensity in FX's Trust, 2018, as a grieving oil tycoon and finding quirky redemption in HBO Max's Doom Patrol, 2019 to 2023, as the robot-headed Cliff Steele. His cinematic resurgence ignited with Steven Soderbergh's ensemble caper No Sudden Move, 2021, but it was Darren Aronofsky's The Whale, 2022, that roared back. Fraser's heartbreaking embodiment of a reclusive English teacher isolated by obesity clinched him an Academy Award for Best Actor, a testament to his enduring emotional depth. Martin Scorsese's epic Killers of the Flower Moon, 2023, followed, where he lent gravitas to a supporting role amid Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro's powerhouse performances. On the horizon, Fraser stars in Hikari's Rental Family, a poignant festival darling exploring surrogate bonds in contemporary Japan, and Pressure, a historical drama where he embodies Dwight D. Eisenhower during World War II's tense planning phases. Personally, Fraser's life mirrors his resilient on-screen personas. Married to actress Afton Smith from 1998 to 2009, they share 3 sons who ground his world. Since 2022, he shared his path with makeup artist Jean Moore, a quiet anchor amid the spotlight's glare.